Hey guys, Roman Reaper here. So I just got back from seeing The Northman at cinema. Film, in a nutshell, follows Amleth, who we see as a young boy witnessing the murder of his father and his mother's kidnapping, all at the hands of his uncle Fjolnir. We focus on Amleth many years later as an adult. He's now become a bloodthirsty Viking, raiding villages, murdering, burning, pillaging, where he encounters a Cirrus who reminds him of an oath he swore to himself to save his mother, kill Fjolnir, and avenge his father. So yeah, I was really looking forward to this for a few reasons. Number one, I bloody love Robert Eggers. I think he's a fantastic filmmaker. If you haven't seen The Lighthouse, check it out. It is a fantastic film. And Willem Dafoe does return from that film in a brief but very memorably surreal role. And number two, a lot of this film was actually filmed fairly locally to me in Northern Ireland. So naturally I had to check this out on the big screen. To see, first of all, is the film any good, and does it represent my country well? I'm happy to report, hell yes it does. Oh my god. Wow, this film was such an experience. Oh my god. I feel like I have been bathed in fire and blood for 2.25 hours. This was a bloody, brutal, epic of a film that genuinely demands to be seen on the biggest screen possible. Well, biggest screen you can find. It's in the UK anyways, where it's out, it's being shown in like the smallest screens, which is genuinely such a waste because the scope and scale of this film is just, it's fantastic. Like this is undeniably Robert Eggers' biggest film, and you really feel it. The cinematography is stunning, capturing the sheer scope and the vast mountainous landscapes of Northern Ireland and the Republic, with genuine visual style to spare. I love the way a lot of the film is lit very dark, with lit fires providing the only real light of the scene, and also giving us a little metaphor into Amleth's rage. And there's also shots that kind of are shot in a similar noirish black and white kind of feel, not quite like The Lighthouse, but definitely given that sort of feel, particularly hallucination and dream sequences. It's a visually stunning film to watch, and is accompanied wonderfully by an epic, powerful score where you really feel every single drum beat, and it really amps up the suspense. It's such a macho film that, you could look at all the action films from the 80s, your Stallones, your Schwarzeneggers, they will feel like baby stuff in comparison to this film. It's so pumped up, and it is accompanied wonderfully by the acting. Alexander Skarsgård is on top form here as Amleth. He is just such a pure, primal, aggressive presence. So not only did it make it really compelling to watch his journey unfold, but also I genuinely feared the brutality this man was capable of. Remind me not to piss off Alexander Skarsgård. And he's also supported by a wonderful supporting cast of Anya Taylor-Joy, providing an almost gentle warmth through his journey, if such a thing is possible in this film. But Yeah. And Cleese Bang, who you'll recognise from the BBC series of Dracula back in 2020, he's brilliant here. He was brilliant in Dracula, and he's brilliant here. He's a ruthless bastard, equally as much as Skarsgård, like, and it's just thrilling to watch these two clash. Like, you will see what I mean. And rounding out the supporting cast wonderfully is Nicole Kidman, who you think is going to be like a fairly sidelined, underdeveloped, like damsel in distress kind of role, but there is a crucial plot development that I will not spoil, and she wonderfully sells it, and she is on top form throughout the rest of the film. Everyone here is fantastic. And yeah, despite what I said earlier about this being Robert Eggers' biggest film and arguably his most mainstream, he has thankfully not lost touch of his more quirkier, slow indie side, and it comes through wonderfully in some surreal visuals. They obviously we get the hallucinations, and there's a recurring motif of like a tree of Amleth bloodline, kind of like in a way like what T'Challa sees in Black Panther when he takes the heart-shaped herb. And yeah, it's not, and it's thankfully it's not surreal for surreal's sake. It actually has a place in the story. But yeah, all in all, The Northman, that was an epic film. It just blew me away, and despite the bigger scale, the big budget, it is not a blockbuster where a multi-picture franchise has been planned out in advance. Like, this is the singular vision of a talented filmmaker, and well, I'm still taking it in. I think I'm still taking it in right now. It's a truly stunning film. Get to it on the big screen. You are going to love it. And I'm going to give The Northman my first 10 out of 10 of the year. This is my new film of the year. Move over, Batman. You've been met with a well and truly worthy opponent. And yeah, those were my thoughts on The Northman. Let me know down in the comments. Have you seen it? What did you think of it? What's your favourite Robert Eggers film? And are you looking forward to seeing what he does next? Let me know down in the comments. Don't forget the thumbs up button if you enjoyed. Don't forget the subscribe button if you're new. And don't forget to turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload.